What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of our Brentford career mode, and today we have some huge games. We have Barnsley, who are a playoff team in real life. We have Watford, who got auto-promoted in real life, and then we have West Ham, who are obviously a top 4 chasing Premier League side. So, very difficult games, and then we're going to go ahead and sim the Derby game. And yeah, those will be the 4 games we get through today. Tough ones, as you can see. We sit 8th at the moment. After 8 games, we're 1 point back of 5th. Possibly higher, yeah. So, I mean, 2 points back of 4th. We have a little bit to go. We're 6 points back of Birmingham City, who have started incredibly well. So, we don't want the gap to start opening. And these are 2 really tough teams, and then we have the sim, which is always dangerous. But here we are, Brentford Barnsley. We're going to jump right on into this. Everyone's fit, so we're just going to roll with the regular starting 11. Last episode we made a couple of changes there. At left wing, Jolis is now the starter ahead of Canos. Canos just wasn't getting too involved, so we'll see how things kind of go going forward. But yeah, a couple changes there. So let's jump into this. Barnsley, Brentford. Let's go. De Silva. Slips that to Janelle. Now Janelle slides it out to Jensen. We can get it back to Janelle. And Janelle can burst into the box here. 1-0. It's a good finish. And the 2 midfielders linking up very, very nicely. And on 10 minutes, we have taken the lead here. That is a very good goal. Tony kind of just stretched that center back out there, and he ran right through the gap. Very good finish to go along with it. Beats the goalkeeper, and Janelle gives us a 1-0 lead here on 10 minutes. Nice play. Here's Tony. Back inside. Jensen, and he can burst through the middle here as well. And Jensen, can he finish? He can, too. 2 quick-fire goals here from midfield. And they're just kind of outpacing these center backs, catching them out, catching them stagnant. And we're just running in behind. That is an excellent goal again. And he just steps in here and he's just gone. Steps in front of the center back who can't make the tackle. And when you put your body in between yourself, or when you put your body in between the ball and your defender, it's very difficult for them to catch up. He did it there, got the space. It's an excellent finish. And it's 2-0. Nice step. Oh, that's a good ball in there. I thought we stepped on it. 2-1. That's a silly goal to concede from us. I really thought we stepped on it there, but, you know, sometimes when I switch onto the center back and just move over a little bit to cover the run, the ball just gets put inside, and they run onto it, and it's happened there. Just kind of followed him a little bit, and then the ball just goes the opposite way. A silly, silly goal to concede that one. Barnsley worked their way back into it. It's 2-1. 23 minutes gone. Tony. This is slip to Janelle. Back in there to De Silva, and De Silva can push that forward here to Tony, and Tony's in a tight angle. Oh, great save, though. Forces a really, really good save out of the Barnsley goalkeeper there. Here's Janelle in a bit of space. He can slide this forward, finds De Silva. And De Silva kind of pushing forward here, kind of hoping for a run. He finds Tony here, and Tony gets a shot off, and it's in the back of the net. It's 3-1, and we double up our lead again. Tony with the goal. He's topped the championship so far with 10 goals now. That would be 10 in 9 games. An excellent start to the season he's had, and it took him a little bit to get going as well. That's a good ball into that space. That's a good finish. Just slams it first time the opposite way. And a great start to the second half. 3-1. Nicely done. Good ball. Steps inside nicely. And that's a good bit of movement. And why hasn't he stepped in there? That's fallen to him right there. Right in front of our center back. Barnsley pull one back again 5 minutes after our goal. This is a silly one here. He's surely close enough to just stick a foot in, right? He's got to be. We're going to see it again here, but it's a good move. Good movement here. But right there, he's got to stick a foot in, and he just doesn't. He just takes too long. Right there. Stick a foot in. He's just struggling to get that foot over there. It took way too long. It's a pretty decent move from Barnsley, but so quickly after we doubled up our lead. Not ideal. Here's Janelle. Pinnock. Over to Caceres. It's a big touch from Caceres, and he does well in the end. And can we get that to Tony? We can. And Tony wants another. He gets it. There have been 3 goals here in 10 minutes. 2 for us, 1 for Barnsley. It's back up to 4-2. Another 2-goal gap. And hopefully from here on we can defend a little bit better and Barnsley don't pull it any closer than this. It's good movement from us. This is a great ball. A great ball out there to Tony, and in his vein of form, he is not missing that. 4-2 here on the hour. Let me get a foot on this. He's kind of just shoved away. Oh, I've touched it back. Are you kidding? Oh, they pull one other back, Barnsley. I win the ball here. And then he's just kind of touched it back into his path. Comes in. Gives it right to us. It's a nice take. And then he turns and just touches it into his path. And then he turns and fires it toward goal. It's been a day of ridiculous goals conceded as Barnsley grab another. It's 4-3 here on 82 minutes. I'm going to be furious if we find a way to drop points here. Nice take there. Slid along, and Godos does well. Slides it forward. Here's Mbuemo now. And slide it over to Norgard, and Norgard's going to race into the box, and he's going to slide it across, and Mbuemo's going to seal this game up. And I believe that is Mbuemo's first goal this season. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm just kind of not gotten into it with Mbuemo just yet, but he grabs a goal. Norgard there, showing a little bit more pace than he supposedly has, as he kind of just powers his way through the center backs. It's a nice ball across. All Mbuemo has to do is tap it in, but it's nice to get him onto the score sheet because he hasn't been super involved early on in the season, but pretty confident he'll eventually come good. But yes, a good win, 5-3 in the end, but you know, some silly goals we conceded there. We played decently well, got to clean up some of the mistakes, but a win's a win. 3 points, 5 goals scored. Not too much more you could ask for, I suppose. As Bournemouth win, Swansea win. It's going to be a difficult championship, and we're going to still have to be at our best, really, to get out of this division. Regardless of if we're one of the better teams, we're going to have to work our way out of here. What does Jansen want? He'll get that chance. He thinks he's leaving. People have been saying things. An offer's coming for Pinnock. Not going to happen. Reject it from Lorient. Alright, so here we go now. Another Premier League test, a more difficult one than Fulham. West Ham United, who are 5th in real life in the Premier League, pushing that top 4 spot. Now, while this is obviously a very difficult game and we want to play well, I do not want exhausted players forcing their way through this game, and I don't want too many exhausted players. I've done it again. I don't want too many exhausted players in general playing in this West Ham game. So as soon as I get back into it, we'll go through the lineup. Alright, here we are. We're back. Now we can make the changes. Sometimes I just press the sim button. I hate how it's kind of just there with everything else. Now, we're going to play Winston Reid, of course, former West Ham. We're going to play... Actually, we're going to play Jansen and Pinnock, actually. At right back, I think we're going to go with Henry at left back still, but at right back, I'm going to go with Rorslev. I'm going to bring fours onto the bench, but who for? I'm not sure just yet. I want to start Mbuemo up front for this, I think. Scored last time. I'm going to want to just get him a little bit more involved. Fosu can start. Ali Seda can start. And then I think I want to start Bryant as well. So that'll be the team. I do want to bring fours onto the bench, but I really don't know who for. We'll do it for Norgard. Why not? So here we go. Jolis and Buemo, Fosu, the front three, and then Aliseda, De Silva, and Bryant, and then Rorslev, Jansen, Pinnock, Henry sitting in front of Raya. Let's jump into this. Can we beat out West Ham here, who go Ilario up front, Fornals and Bowen, and then Benrahma, of course, former Brentford, Soucek and Declan Rice, and then Cresswell, Balbuena, Dawson, Frederick sitting in front of Fabianski. Let's jump into this. West Ham, Brentford, Carabao Cup. Can we cause the upset? Nice tackle there by Jansen. Does well to get it out to Jolis. And then whatever that is happens. Good play. Great ball. Fornals, he's in on goal. Goes for the chip and... Oh, Raya coming up with a massive save. I mean, that's... You just got to put that away, surely. If you're Fornals, can't be cute this early on. Luckily for us, he was. As Bryant gets it out to an Mbuemo. And Mbuemo can't quite work his way into the box, but big opportunity there. Wasted. Can we get onto that? No, we cannot. Oh, poor giveaway. Great turn. 1-0. Bad giveaway. Soucek with the goal. It's 1-0 to West Ham, and we put ourselves in a hole early on here. Just passing is just not great to start this game. It's got to be better. But we get it here. Thought we could sneak that out. And then he's just alone and turns. Just gave away a goal. Very similarly, last game there. But we cannot be doing things like that against Premier League opposition. They will punish you. And they have their 1-0. Not the ideal start. Didn't want to have to come from behind here. Nicely done. Can we get this out wide? We can. Jolis on it. And Jolis is going to step into the box. Cuts back inside nicely. Gets a shot off. That's a great save. Didn't get wide enough of the goalkeeper there, but a really good save by Fabianski. Gets it across. Here's Bryant. Aliseda. Sees De Silva on it now. And get that into Mbuemo. Nicely done. Mbuemo, great touch. It's blocked. It's going to come back, and it's in the back of the net. Not the greatest hit on the second attempt, but he had to take it quickly first time. But we do manage to claw our way back into this game. It's Mbuemo with the goal. You love to see it. As I said, we want to start getting him some goals, and he's got one here. It's a good touch. It's a good save originally. And while Fabianski's still on the ground, he hits it again as it comes right back to him. And those two just couldn't get up in time. He's hit it directly into the floor. But it slowly bounces its way into the back of the net. 38 minutes gone, and we're level. Nice play here by West Ham. It's a good ball in there. Stepping toward the byline. It's good football. Blocked away. Oh, he smacked the post, and it's just gone wide. Jesus, it went back across goal after it hit the post also. I thought it might find its way into the back of the net. A bit of a let-off there. And thankfully, it looks like we're going to get into halftime. Level. Nicely played. Oh, how have I not won that tackle? Come on. I thought we had it. It's 2-1 to West Ham. They've gone again and taken the lead. I believe that's Soucek again. I thought we had it. I really did. Just gets away. It's Soucek's second goal of the game. Right here. Oh, how have we not won it? It's gone right through his legs. That is a shame. It's a good touch from Soucek, and he does well. I mean, no chance whatsoever for Raya, but we've got to be making that tackle. It's gone right through the smallest gap. Unlucky in theory, I suppose, but 2-1. We have to do it again. We have to come from behind again. De Silva. It's a nice turn from him. Plays that forward nicely to Mbuemo. And Mbuemo's trying to make space, and he cuts back in. Mbuemo, oh. We had a little bit more time. We kind of just rushed the shot there. Oh, damn. That is a big opportunity. So the corner comes out to Aliseda. Here's Godos. Godos is stepping into the box. Nice step back inside. One more. Lovely football. This is 2-2. You gotta be wary of the recycled corner. That is a big goal. 2-2. And this is good football. Godos then on off the bench. Lovely little back heel there. He stops it. Sets himself. And Buemo with the back heel. He just stops it. No one near him. Has time to pick his spot. Fosu with the goal. And on 71 minutes, we've leveled it again. 2-2. This is a proper cup tie we have here. And this could be anybody's. Nice ball forward. Can we cover this? Do well to push him all the way out, but he's managed to turn back inside. Find the pass. Come on. You can't let him turn inside there. It's Alario with the goal. West Ham take the lead again. Every time I think we might be able to push on and grab the goal that gives us the lead, we do something silly. And he's tripped there as he kind of just rounded him a little bit. He's tripped. Fallen behind him there. Let him run it at the near post. A bad goal to concede. Really bad. 83, 84 minutes gone now. West Ham take the lead 3-2. We need a late goal here if we want to send this to extra time. It's played inside. Not enough people at the back post at the moment. Played in nicely. Oh, come on. We got to take that away. We got to win the ball. Here we go. 2 minutes. This is it. What's happened? Oh, no. Oh, it's an injury. I can't even sub him out. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, man, that is a tough one. Godos started the season well. They're going to kick it back to us. I don't have time for this. Oh, and then we give it away. That is a dreadful way to end it. 4 for West Ham. We wrap it up late on here. Is that Souček again? It's a hat trick for the midfielder. And this is going to be our competition next season. And defensively, we've not been great today. That's a poor giveaway. It's so bad timing. The injury's awful, obviously, because it seems serious, but the timing was, in terms of the game, was awful as well. 4-2 the final. West Ham knock us out. Souček with a hat trick. And a glimpse into the future. It was a tight game for a majority of it, but we were never really on top. Obviously, it's going to be tough next season should we be promoted, so we got to be ready. And, yeah, not great. We're going to see what Godos' injury is like. It's not good normally. 7 months. Wow. Jesus, 7 months. Luckily, we didn't sell Marcondes. That was someone I might have sold. Oh, man, that is a huge, huge injury. He's had a pretty decent start to the season as well, Godos. Came on as a sub in that one and just tears a ligament in his knee. That is tough. It's tough on the team, tough on him, obviously, but oof, a very, very difficult one to deal with. But now we have Watford. This is a big game. The front three of Sima, Dini, and Sarr, of course, who's excellent. Gosling, Cleverly, and Tufan in midfield. Messina, Navarro at fullback, and then Trusty Kong and Kabasele sitting in front of Foster. This is a good team, a team you would pick to be promoted again. They've been auto-promoted in real life, I believe. Or they will be very soon. A tough one. Let's jump into it. It's Watford, Brentford. Let's go. De Silva does well to win that and hold off on Dini's tackle. Gets clipped out there to Janelle. Nice turn from him, and he gets it out to Jolis now. And Jolis can step into the box. He can slide it across there, 1-0. A tap in for Tony. It's a great run toward the back post. Jolis did well to make the space, but nobody went with Tony. You've got to. You've got to pay attention to those runs. He gets in toward the 6-yard box, and nobody is anywhere near Tony. It's a good run. It's poor defending. Whatever you want to call it. It's a 1-0 lead after 12 minutes. There's one more on here. Here's Henry. And Henry can slide it back toward the top of the box. Couldn't quite get to it. It's headed back there now. Chanel. Jolis. Here's Chanel again. It comes to Tony. It's a decent turn. He's just going to get away. Tony, a little bit of luck. But a quick fire double here at Vicarage Road gives us a 2-0 lead as we approach the 20-minute mark. A great little bit of play. He goes to turn, and he puts his foot in to make the tackle there. The defender gets a touch, but it's not enough. It kind of keeps on rolling to Tony, who's kind of bypassed him. A little bit of luck goes Tony's way, but the finish is excellent. 2 goals for Tony, 2 in a couple minutes. And we are 2-0 up. De Silva does well. Can he get that forward? Oh, not quite, but we do manage to hold on to it. Here's Janelle now, and he can slide that forward to Jolis, and there is tons of space here for Jolis as he runs into the box, and he clips it back post. Decent goalkeeping, but he just pushed it on to Jensen. Had to get a touch onto it, otherwise it's a tap in. Unfortunately for him, he touches it onto Jensen, who was waiting further back, and he puts it into the back of an empty net. There were just so many of our men forward here. Just gets clipped in. Looks like it's going to Tony's head. Instead, touched away. He had to touch it, the goalkeeper. He did. Couldn't quite punch it hard enough, and Jensen gets a little bit acrobatic to volley that into the back of the net. And what a first half hour here at Vicarage Road. 3-0 after 30 minutes. An incredible, incredible start against a would-be promotion-chasing rival. Jesus. Nicely done. It's a good turn. He's done well. He's just turned right around me, Troy. And he holds me off. Didn't want to give that goal away in the first half, especially. Their captain, their emotional leader, Troy Deeney, grabs them a goal back. He's just kind of turned here, and as I stepped in, the turn happened. Perfectly timed. He kind of just rolls around me, scores. Too quick we gave away that goal. 35 minutes gone. It's 3-1. And now it's just a 2-goal lead, though Jolis wants one as well, as he has that hammered at the near post there. And the goalkeeper does well enough. Jolis, Tony, Jensen, slided out to De Silva. Nicely done, and here comes Tony now. And Tony scored. And we restore our 3-goal lead just like that. 5 goals in the first 40 minutes here. 4 of them have come our way. Just when Watford think they might get back into it in the first half, Tony shuts that up. It's a good touch here. It's a good step. Makes himself a little bit of space between him and the defender, and then just smashes it home. A great finish. And on 40 minutes, it's 4-1. It's Watford. It's a good ball to Deeney. Oh, it's a penalty. I haven't even pushed a button. But right on the stroke of halftime, Pinnock gives away a penalty on Troy Deeney. I hate that when you don't push a button and they make a tackle like that. I mean, what's he doing? It's a silly tackle. It's a silly time to give that away. Deeney with the penalty. He's clipped it into the back of the net. And Watford worked their way within 2 once again. Right with the last kick of the half. Deeney grabs his second. Oh, man, we've given some bad goals away today. Bad goals. I've gone the wrong way here, but even if I go the right way, might get to it. It's just the way it's been clipped in, but 6 goals in the first half, 4 for us. We have a 2-goal lead, but we cannot keep giving bad goals away. Oh, there's space here for Sema. There's space at the back post as well. The same as pushing in. Does well to get it back. That's a great save. And we just clear it. That is a really big save there by Raya. Really big save, but we might go up the other end. As is Jolis, he's in on goal. Can he finish? He can. What a turn of events. That could have been Watford 3, Brentford 4. Instead, it's 5-2 to us. A huge save at the other end from Raya, and then we go right up the other end of the pitch. Tony did well. He got that ball off, even though he knew he was going to get clattered from behind. And Jolis was in behind. Took his time. No one near him. Plants it into the back of the net, and on 55 minutes, we're back up to a 3-goal lead, 5-2. And Jensen sees the run. Tony with a good step inside there, and it comes to Janelle, and now we're just hitting him on the break. Here's Janelle. It's 6. And they're throwing men recklessly forward at the moment. It's 6-2 on the hour mark. That's a great finish from Janelle. It really is. He has hammered this into the back of the net. Comes to him. He's all alone right through the middle, and he just smashes that into the roof of the net. No saving this. Hammered into the back of the net. Excellent finish. It's 6-2 on 60 minutes. Nicely done. De Silva can slide it out there. There's one more in here. Can he get that to Canos? He can. And Canos is in a little bit of space. And Canos clips that back post. Bryant into the back of the net. Another lovely break. It's our 7th of the day in Vicarage Road. Did not expect a result like this. Our fans didn't. Their fans didn't. Nobody did. We've been dominant today. Dominant from the first whistle. It's a nice clip ball in there from Canos. And Bryant just gets a head onto it. Foster should do better in goal. It's rather close to him, but we'll take it anyway. 7-2. 81 minutes gone. A minute and a half to go in what is going to be an incredible result against a very, very good Watford side. A side that, as we said, should be challenging at least the top 6. The squad is a bit too good to be awful all year long, but a hat trick for Tony. Brilliant, brilliant performance all around. 7 goals scored away from home. A great performance and very, very well done. As Bournemouth draw, which is good. Middlesbrough win again, so they continue to win. But that might move us up into the top 6. And it does. Here we are sitting in 5th. We're 4 points back in Norwich. Pinnock's development schedule. He's developing well, which is good. Up to 75 overall now. Let's see if we can mess with a couple things here. Probably his sprint speed. I know he's getting a little bit older. He's 27, but it's about entering his prime. Hopefully we can pick up a couple more development points, you know, before he starts to decline or whatever it may be. But here we are. We are going to sim this game against Derby to end this episode. That way we can get this one in. Derby, of course, who are just going to escape relegation in real life by the looks of it, though they could have done it the other day and failed. But we have it now. We're going to go ahead and do the quick sim here. Everyone's mostly fit. Should be okay. Hopefully we can grab a win here at home. And it's 1-1. Not ideal. Both goals in the 30th and 31st minute. I don't like the quick sims. I wish they were regular sims. Because they just quick sim with, like, they run your little game behind the screen there that, you know, they're slow sims and stuff. They just run it right behind the screen. It's not ideal, but that's 2 sims now. One against Birmingham, who have started the year very, very well, to be fair. And then one against Derby, who, I mean, we should be winning that at home. Really ought to be. But I don't think our team's just set up to sim. Either way, it doesn't matter. Here we are in 5th. We're 8 points back of Birmingham, but 4 points back of Norwich. You only got to finish in the top 2 to get automatically promoted. Birmingham are off to a flyer, so, I mean, but we could have used 2 more points there. We really could have, but it is what it is. We are where we are. We said we were going to sim some of these games against the bottom half, or the bottom 5 or so. We're going to. Next episode, we have Queen's Park, Nottingham Forest, Sheffield Wednesday, and Bristol probably. I think Sheffield Wednesday is one of those teams we're simming against. We're going to go ahead and check just to... Barnsley or dead last? Maybe not. Bristol, we might be able to sim against Bristol. We'll see how it goes next episode. We'll see once we get over and into it. But hopefully we can get through 4 games. We'll see. But for now, guys, that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.